Six Sigma is coined from the idea that the standard deviation, sigma, is so small that 6 standard deviations can fit on either side of a bell-shaped curve, indicating high precision. In defect terms, 6 sigma equals merely 3.4 defects per million opportunities. Despite the name, 6 sigma is based on a set of 5 steps. So what is 6 sigma 5 steps? These 5 steps are: define, measure, analyze, improve, and control. These steps, integral to the methodology, are designed to enhance processes and minimize errors. Now, let's delve into each of these steps in detail. 5 steps of Lean Six Sigma. First step, setting the stage for a good project is like the define phase. It's about getting everyone on the same page, making goals clear, and really knowing what our customers want. Setting the building plans means that everyone must agree on what to do in order to make something great. Project scope, making the project's limits clear so that the work stays on track. Objective setting. Objective setting involves actively establishing measurable goals in line with the organization's overall objectives. Customer requirements. In order to understand customer requirements, you need to know what the end users want and need. The define part is very important because it makes sure that everyone knows what the project's purpose and goals are. It makes sure that everyone is on the same page, which helps organizational goals and attempts to improve fit together better. Imagine a biomedical pioneer who wants to make it easier to make important medical products. The define phase lays out the specific devices, sets quality standards, and makes sure that methods are in line with strict regulatory requirements. 5 steps of Lean Six Sigma. Second step, it's all about getting our facts straight in the measure step. We gather information to see how things really work, figure out what needs our attention the most, and assess how well our processes are running. It's like getting a checkup to make sure everything is okay. Collecting data. Collecting the right data to figure out the average performance. Key performance indicator, KPI, identification, picking data that show how well the process is working. Process capability analysis, checking to see if the process can meet the requirements. This part gives you a realistic picture of how things are now, giving you a starting point for making things better. It's important to use accurate measurements to find problems that need fixing and to check that changes have had an effect. Think about a biomedical company that makes devices to help diabetics keep an eye on their blood sugar. During the measure phase, the company gathers information about how accurate glucose readings are, how long it takes for the device to give results, and how often mistakes happen in different settings. These measurements are very important for making sure the gadget works well and follows the rules set by the authorities. 5 steps of Lean Six Sigma. Third step, the analyze phase involves digging into the data to identify root causes and inefficiencies. Root cause analysis, using tools like fishbone graphs and 5 whys to figure out what's really going on. Statistical analysis, using statistical methods to find trends and connections in data is what statistical analysis is all about. Process mapping. Process mapping means making pictures of how things are done now so that you can see what needs to be changed. By finding out why problems happen in the first place, businesses can come up with specific answers. This step is very important for making smart choices about where to put your improvement efforts. Consider a manufacturing plant producing automotive parts. They notice a spike in defects during the assembly process, affecting product quality. In the analyze phase. Root cause analysis. The team identifies potential causes, exploring factors like machine settings, material quality, and operator procedures. Statistical analysis. By analyzing defect data, patterns emerge. They discover that defects increase during a specific part of the production cycle. Process mapping. Creating a visual map of the assembly process highlights critical points where defects occur, aiding in understanding the flow of operations. Outcome. The analysis reveals that variations in machine settings during a particular stage are causing defects. With this insight, adjustments are made to maintain consistent settings, reducing defects and improving overall manufacturing efficiency. 5 steps of Lean Six Sigma. Fourth step, the magic takes place in the improve step. We think of cool ideas, test them out in small ways, and figure out how to make things better. It's kind of like redecorating a room. you keep trying new things until it looks and feels just right. Brainstorming, getting people from different departments to work together to come up with new ideas. Piloting changes, trying out suggested changes on a small scale first, before putting them into full effect. Optimizing processes, making processes more efficient and improving how things are done now. In this step, you put your ideas into action. It's where companies try out different ideas to see what works best and make sure that any changes they make are in line with their general goals. In the manufacturing industry, especially when making medical devices, the improve phase adds the automation dance to the assembly process, polishes the quality control rules with a balletic touch, and plans to make employee training programs better. 5 steps of Lean Six Sigma. Fifth step. It's all about making sure the good changes we made last in the control part. We keep an eye on things and train everyone all the time to make sure they're doing things the right way. You want to make sure it stays beautiful and grows, like taking care of a yard. Continuous monitoring, setting up tools to keep an eye on key metrics and performance over time. SOPs, Standard Operating Procedures, SOPs, are ways to make sure that processes are followed consistently and that they are written down. Ongoing training, making sure that workers keep learning in order to keep up high standards of performance. To keep the gains going, you have to be careful. During the control phase, steps are taken to keep the organization running at its best and stop it from going backwards. For a healthcare company, the control phase includes setting up a strong system for patient feedback, holding regular training symphonies for medical staff, and keeping a close eye on how well-established protocols are being followed. The term Lean in Lean Six Sigma refers to the approach of eliminating waste and optimizing processes. It focuses on efficiency, minimizing resource usage, and delivering value to customers. Of course, Lean Six Sigma isn't just a big business issue, it's a flexible tune that can be changed to fit the needs and size of any group, even small companies in the biomedical, food safety, and healthcare fields. In the Lean Six Sigma Symphony, leadership resolve is what makes things work. Strong leadership makes sure that resources are distributed, teams are motivated, and the organization as a whole follows a culture of continuous improvement. This is a key part of being successful in the biomedical, food safety, healthcare, and manufacturing industries. No, Lean Six Sigma isn't limited to one type of music. Its melody is flexible and can be used in a lot of different situations besides production. The method has been successfully used in biomedical research, food safety rules, and healthcare service, showing that it can be used in a wide range of fields. The rate at which you see results with Lean Six Sigma varies, but many companies in the manufacturing, biomedical, food safety, and healthcare fields say they start to notice big changes within a few months of using the methods. As the director of the Orchestra of Quality Management Software, Lean Six Sigma is not just a set of skills you need to know, it's an art form. In all the changing industries, Lean Six Sigma is a work of art that makes quality and efficiency a part of every business in production, biomedical, food safety, and healthcare. Businesses can create a symphony of excellence by describing, measuring, analyzing, improving, and controlling their processes. This will cut down on waste and help them stay successful in today's competitive industries. Lean Six Sigma becomes the tune that guides businesses to a future of excellence and new ideas, where every move is a dance and every change is a note in the song of success.